Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania marks the start of MCU's Phase 5, on which it is part of the multiverse saga. This film also introduces us to MCU's next big bad, Kang the Conqueror. What's up guys, this is Anakin from Jimbulag and this is my quick non-spoiler review of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, as the title says, is an adventure set in the quantum realm, and boy, the subatomic universe in this film is beautifully crafted. Everything feels real, but not like the Avatar's Pandora kind of real, but it's like imagination and science blending together and makes this awesome experience of what cannot be seen by the naked eye. Although I will take some point on which why are some of the shots in the films are so dark that I can't even appreciate because I can't literally see a thing. One shot there is Ant-Man and Kang. They are talking together and it's so dark. Man, you're in your place. Why not lit up the place? And please, why is there a trend on comic book films? It's like, why everything seems to be dark? There's no need to be Batman kind of dark in every comic book movie just to be beautiful. Now let's talk about the movie story-wise, which I'm gonna be honest with you is a little bit of average for my taste. It continues the story arc of Scott Lang, Ant-Man, as the father who wants to make up for all the time lost for his daughter Cassie, who in this film is not just recasted, but she has already grown up. We all know that the first two films of Ant-Man is known for its comedic take, but I don't know why they changed the tone of this film of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, because it tried to be serious but then it tried to crack jokes from here and there and it seems a bit confusing. The tone resulted to be confusing. When the film ended, I was like, the movie's actually good, but is that it? It's like it tried to end Scott Lang's arc into a happy ending, and yet it also made a huge cliffhanger for something big and not just prioritize ending the Ant-Man trilogy and doing something for later and not let the audience think that there's something more to come. Characters were a bit more balanced in this film, with all of them filling up each of their roles and not overshadowing the other. Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, filled his role pretty well as the main role of the film, and it's actually quite enjoyable, just like the first two Ant-Man films. Although one thing I have noticed is that Hope Van Dyne has been swapped for Cassie Lang in terms of storytelling, because the story prioritizes the father and daughter relationship and it put in the sideline the Ant-Man and the Wasp partnership, which is just quite alright because it's actually the focus of the film. The father and daughter bonding, Cassie Lang and Scott, and how they have built their relationship throughout the years, from the kid in the first Ant-Man film, and then the blip happened, Cassie Lang grew up while Ant-Man is trapped in the quantum realm. You'll all see this in the film. You'll actually appreciate it if you have your parents with you or your kids with you, and you'll actually relate to Ant-Man and Cassie Lang. Hank Pym, in his nature, is still being nerd for ants, and this makes me want to wish that Marvel should already give us a younger Pym Ant-Man miniseries or something like that. Janet Van Dyne in this film is more fleshed out as her story in the quantum realm became unfolded as the story progressed, and I can't say enough on how Michelle Pfeiffer did her role very well on this film. Darren Cross also returns as MODOK, and I can be confidently saying that he looks better in the film than on what we saw on the trailers, where he looks like a hideous big face floating, which is actually MODOK. So, comic accurate? Yes, bro. Actually good. His design is very good, and it's actually one of the comedic points of the film, like a breather for all the serious action. You'll actually enjoy him. But the real star of this film, Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror, and holy macaroni, I can actually tell you that for the entire film, I'm actually worried for Scott Lang's life. Bro, his character is known for destroying Avengers in the multiverse, and the likes of Thor and Captain America, those big boy heroes of the past Avengers, and how can we see Scott Lang surviving this? Jonathan Majors really carried his role, this film, on his own shoulders, and I can't wait for him to bring out more of Kang in the next Avengers films. Now the real question is Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania good? Well, despite its flaws, I can definitely say that it is good, and I will recommend you watching this on theaters right now. It's not much of a wow factor as the trailer gives us hope and hype, but it definitely gives a good swing of momentum of what's more to come in the MCU. If I'm gonna grade it, I'll actually give it 7 out of 10. So what are your thoughts about this film? Leave a comment down below, and please like and share this video for more comic book movie reviews by Anakin from Jimbulag. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is Anakin from Jimbulag. See you next time.